What is going on, everybody? So, I just want to get on here and just kind of chit chat with you guys for a little bit. It's been creeping up on 3 months that my girls have been home, almost 3 months old, and it's been amazing having them here. The how anxious I was when they first got home in comparison to now that they've been growing, they've been doing well with maintaining some weight, doing well with growing. Bone density is doing really good. They're smiling a lot more now. Like this week, they just been smiling a whole lot. So that's been really cool to see them chilling a lot more. Um, it's just been great. I've been loving this process, and I get a lot of people asking like, "Am I okay? And do I need a break? Or how am I doing? Do I need some help?" And so far, it's been okay. I'm pretty sure there will be a point in time where I may be like, you know what, yeah, I need some help, or I may need a break, or just give me a moment, kind of thing. But right now, man, it's been so cool. It's just giving me a chance to kind of put Mike to the side. Growing up, I was always sort of self-centered because it was just me for the most part. I had 10 siblings, but we never grew up with each other. We was always scattered all over the U.S. So I grew up alone, and for the most part, I always looked out for myself and kind of, you know, always had myself in mind and had like a selfish sort of or a self-centered sort of mindset. I didn't mind sharing, so I was never really a selfish person. Didn't mind sharing, didn't mind giving. If I saw somebody being mistreated, I always did my best to step in and to intervene. I never looked at myself as a selfish person where I didn't want to anybody else to have anything good. But I was definitely a self-centered person. Being with the girls definitely kind of pulled me out of that, and it definitely gets me more focused around other people and not just Mike. And to be perfectly honest, it feels good. It feels good to kind of put yourself last. It feels good to kind of put yourself second, third, fourth, and take care of somebody else. I love just naturally. I like to serve. I like to cater to people and to serve and to be utilized in some sort of way. And so it's an act of service, and I love doing it. I love being able to do that, and I love the time that I can spend with them. I love the fact that I'm able to be a luxury for them that I didn't have growing up. My father was killed the year after I was born. It wasn't even a full year, and he was taken from me. And so it was a luxury that I never really had. So I always pride myself on being that luxury for them that I didn't have coming up. And it's been an amazing process, fellas. You know, just be there for them. And I know sometimes it's rough. You get some baby mamas or some girls that just make it really difficult. I was fortunate in me and my wife's case. We did everything the right way. We waited to get married, to start being physical with each other. When we got married, we waited a few years to decide to have children and just enjoyed each other, traveled a little bit, uh, and just spent time with one another and enjoying each other's company. And then finally, we mutually decided that we were going to start trying to have children. And in our case, we had twins, but it worked out for us that we waited and that we didn't try too soon. Um, that we didn't have kids outside of marriage, and we were just blessed to do it the right way. Fellas who are on the outside of marriage, who are on the outside of children and things like that, take your time. Do not rush. Do not be trying to sleep with any and everything. Do not be out here having unprotected sex. Like, wrap up so that you're not having no kids by somebody that you really don't like and really don't care for. And then now you're not going to really be in their kids' lives like that. Just be smarter out here. Cause you're a luxury. You are a luxury. You're a luxury that a lot of kids before you didn't get a chance to have, and a lot of kids after you're long and gone won't get a chance to have. It's a lot of people, a lot of men that just simply just don't really want to be involved like that. Or the ones who are around, they're involved in a very minute way due to various circumstances, work schedule and things like that, being tired, wrapped up on certain other obligations and things like that, deadlines and jobs, and they're not really able to be as involved and as present at home. By the time they get home, they just got enough energy to lay down and go to sleep, get something to eat, and get back to it. So fellas, just be there. If you can be there, if your girl is allowing you to be there, and the kids, they really want you there, and they do. They really do. And even if they don't want you there, they need you. We men, fellas, we are needed. It is imperative. It is imperative. You know what I mean? I knew the value of a father because it was something that it was a luxury that I just didn't have. So I knew the value of it. I knew how valuable it can be because I had to figure things out on my own for my entire life when it comes to things that a father could have been able to help me with. We're imperative. We're extremely important, especially when you having girls. I got 2 twin daughters, so it's extremely important to have a guy that is consistent in their life, not just in their life and working and going through the motions, but somebody who's consistent in their life. Cutting out old habits that's going to be hurtful to my family, to myself. Cutting out old habits, cutting out things that you don't need to be doing, and just having some integrity about yourself and raising your kids with that same integrity. That's important. That's extremely important. I guess I just wanted to get on here and just kind of speak on that for a little bit and just talk about how just how joyous it is having these girls here. How God's been opening up doors, how he's been blessing us, how he's been leading and guiding us. And it's been amazing, and I look forward to many more years of this, man. It's been cool so far. I didn't know what to expect stepping into fatherhood, and it's been amazing. My boys, some of my close friends, they've been hitting me up like, man, he said, I knew you would be built for this. I knew you would be ready for this, man. You had it in you and things like that. But you just honestly don't know, until it happens. Being in that OR with my wife and things kind of went south in there. Well, not, yeah, things kind of went south from what we was expecting. I don't want to paint the picture like it was just a gruesome, terrible experience, but things didn't go exactly how we had planned it. And we had to kind of improvise a little bit. But the girls came out, they were born 3 pounds, struggling to breathe on their own, struggling to take in food. And so they had to stay at the hospital for about 2 or 3 weeks. And it was rough, man. It was rough because we both wanted to be there for the girls, but we didn't stay at the hospital the whole time. We came home, we would rest up and come back up there and spend a night, spend a couple nights, and we'll come back home, things like that. But we wanted the girls home, but we also wanted them to be safe. We wanted them to be well taken care of, and we knew that, those nurses were giving them the best possible care. But when they finally got home, man, it was such a sigh of relief. Just being able to spend all that uninterrupted time with the girls. And even still now, I just have to be a little smarter with how I maneuver. So I got them up here, kind of sitting to the side, sleeping at the moment. But, just being a little smarter with how I move and not being able to just jump up and go somewhere when I want to, and got to be a little more considerate about them, their eating schedule, their sleeping schedule, and kind of basing things around it. It's been cool, but at the end of it all, we're needed. Fathers, we are incredibly needed, and it's a lot of times where we're deduced, by society's eyes, we're reduced to just one word, and it's usually a negative one. It's usually, oh, he wasn't there, or he ain't nothing, or whatever. I don't know who he is, and it's such a dropped ball on our part. Men be dropping the ball, fathers be dropping the ball. And like I said, it's various situations, but a lot of situations it's us, just simply dropping the ball. And so I want to make it my business to never do that with these girls, to be there consistently and be that luxury that I always wanted as a kid. That's all I wanted to say on this video, man. I just wanted to come on here chit chat, rant for a little bit. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later, man. Peace.